Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to another little video, Stewie Rides. I think I might just keep the channel at that, Stewie Rides. Anyway, you may have noticed the sound. I'm not on my bike, I am on a T120. My bike's in for a service, so thought I'd take this out, and the lovely people at Triumph Gedge in Hastings have said, yeah, go on, take this. So I thought, oh, okay, couple of hours, I'll take this out. Obviously the video's not going to be 2 hours, hopefully. I'm just going to video random stuff and then cut it and split it, and hopefully it comes out better. I'm learning as I go. Big shout out to Gedge, JS Accessories, because obviously they've always looked after me. Shout out to the Missenden Flyer, because I love his videos, and he's the one that's kind of, well, him and Captain Rumbunctious have both inspired me to do these sort of videos, and apparently I've got the right voice for it. Well, whether you believe me or not, I don't know. Well, apparently I have. Hopefully this is all recording. I've just put my visor down, so hopefully you don't get so much wind noise. Yeah, so the T120. I know it's been out for a while, but I've never done a review on one, and I've seen quite a few about, and I thought I'll have a go. And it feels very nice. It's very comfortable, very nice seating position. Bar end mirrors I think will be better than these mirrors. These mirrors are alright, but they're getting a lot of my shoulder and elbow. So I reckon if you buy one of these, get some bar end mirrors. Get the Triumph ones if you want. There's some aftermarket ones around, but the Triumph ones are nice. It's 1200cc engine, and it's a twin. It's got 80 horsepower and 105 newton meters of torque. That's a lot on a bike that feels half the size that it is. It feels very light, and it's easy to break the speed limit. Sorry. It's really nice. I actually quite like this. As I said before, Triumph have nailed it on the head when it comes to retro bikes. They've done so many now, and now you've got the new Speed Twin coming out, which looks very similar to the Street Twin, but obviously it's bigger. And they're doing really well with it, and obviously they're selling very well. They're great summer bikes. I mean, at the moment it's not summer. This is like I'm a quarter of the way into December, but the weather's too nice to like give this up. I thought, well, if they're going to lend me a bike, I'm going to take advantage of it and have a little bit of a ride out. So yeah, obviously traction control, ABS, full ABS. It's got a 12.5 or 13.5 litre tank. The book says you should get about 180 miles from the tank. I reckon you'll probably, it's similar to the Bobber in that respect. I reckon you'll probably get 160 miles if you're conservative. Town riding obviously going to destroy that mile per gallon. This sort of riding where I am now, country lanes, not so bad. It's very nice and smooth, very smooth delivery of power, I've noticed. I will put some photographs, and I will put the official stats of the bike as well at the end, or sort of like bits and bobs in the middle of the video, just sort of show you what it's like, what it looks like. This one's in black. I don't mind black, it's quite nice. See what sort of torque she's got. Let's have a go. Oh yes, yes indeed. She's got it where it counts. I didn't even have to change down for that. I should have done, but I didn't have to. That's it. Quacky rider. Yeah, everyone's out now, the sun's out. You might as well get out while you can, because the snow's not here yet. And as Mr. Sean Bean once said, winter is coming. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, she leans in nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I keep saying nice, sorry. Ah, now I'm stuck down a Peugeot. What else can I tell you? Well, this one's got heated grips, and you can see the Triumph heated grips are the ones that are integrated into the grip, which look very nice instead of these silly little boxes everywhere. It sounds lovely, and everyone who knows that the Triumph Twin engine is a good engine. It's like the triple engine, it's going to be around for a while. And this is, like I say, the 1200, I believe the high torque version, same as the Bobber. And I have had a bobber, and it's a nice smooth delivery like a bobber was. I mean, it sits at 60 quite nicely. Yeah, 60 miles an hour I'm at now, well, near enough. And it feels lovely. It's nice and smooth. Obviously, it being a sort of a naked bike, it's a bit windy, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's lots of bits and bobs you can buy for these. You can buy a little screen, like you've got off the Street Cup, and bits and bobs, saddle bags, and different seats, and all sorts. So, you know, if you're down at a Triumph dealer, and I would suggest looking at the catalogue if you want to custom your bike. If you've got, you know, the money to do it, or you're doing it on a payment plan or whatever, yeah, have a look. Get it all done while you can. Most people would say this is probably more of a summer bike. I don't know. I mean, I'm riding now, like I say, I mean, this is quite a mild December for the southeast. As you can see, the sun's bright and shiny. No, I would say you could ride this all year round as long as you looked after her. If you covered the whole bike in ACF 50 in the winter, stop her from getting any corrosion or rust anywhere. The tyres feel pretty good. I've got no problem with tyres, and no problem with... Oh yeah, she handles quite well. She feels pretty good. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't ride this all year round. I mean, she's got a rain mode, so you could ride it in a rain mode if you really want to. Rain mode is normally, if it's anything like the other bikes, it's one of those things that brings down the engine power, and it basically slows down your acceleration, so you can't go and dive into a corner like that one over there and disappear into the hedge. She handles quite nicely. I do like this. No, I'm not going to buy one. I've bought 5 bikes in the last year and a half. I am not buying another one. I haven't got a wife to worry about, but I'm still not buying another one. No, this is a 30, but I can guarantee that this gentleman in front of me is probably going to drive at 40 in a 60. Never understood that. Oh, he's going to brake for no reason. Oh no, he's turning. Where are you turning? Because there's not an official turn there, and that's where you live. Right. I love the sound of this exhaust. I don't know if it's a standard exhaust. I haven't actually had a look. I'll have to have a look in a minute. It's very nice. A nice bump 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 noise. Everyone likes a bit of a bump bump bump, don't they? Up to 60, let's see. Lovely. Yeah, it's up to 60, no problems at all. I mean, that amount of torque, you're going to expect it. It's never going to be a slouch, is it? I mean, I know it's not a sports bike, but even so, for this style of bike, I don't know if you call it a cafe racer style bike. It's definitely no slouch when it comes to torque. I thought about it, I could have pulled over there and had a little walk around the bike. Oh well, plenty of time for that. And they say that the south coast isn't as pretty as it used to be. I mean, look at that. I am looking forward while I'm looking sideways, just in case anyone thinks, oh, he's not watching the road. Well, I am, so no. This is actually very nice. I'm really impressed. This is the only bike that Triumph have done, other than the 1200 Tiger, that I haven't ridden. So when they said, do you want to borrow one, I said, well, what haven't I ridden? What have you got? And a friend of mine that works there turned around and said, well, we've got this, and oh, T120. I haven't ridden one of them. Let's have a go. So, I love this corner. If you get it right, it's a lovely corner. Almost perfect, not quite. No Valentino Rossi anyway. Or Marc Marquez, whatever you preference may be with riders. I'm not heading anywhere in particular. I'm just sort of going out for the ride, enjoying the bike. I might stop off in a little place, Rye Harbour, for a coffee. I've got a little bit of a cold, so excuse that. Time to test the brakes. Well, engine braking's very nice. And the front brake's nice. Let's see what the back brake's like. Oh, engine braking's lovely. Back brake. Yeah, back brake's pretty good actually. Unlike normal, back brakes normally aren't, they're more like a control brake from when you're going around corners and stuff, and when you're like in traffic. But that's actually quite a good back brake, actually. It's quite strong. Bear in mind this is a demo, so it's probably been worn in a little bit, so if you bought one off the shelf, then yeah, you're gonna need to bed that in a little bit first. Like I say, full ABS, so you've got no problems with stopping. It's lovely, I like that bit. A lot of people who live down this way are going to know exactly where I am and where I'm going to. And they're going to be going, oh, you're taking that corner a bit slow. Yeah, well. Lovely. Sorry for getting into the wind noise now, because obviously I'm on this big long straight and we're quite close to the coast, so you might get a bit of wind. Hopefully you get a bit of a sound on the bike as well. Everyone's decided to do 50 miles an hour, or 40 miles an hour, because everyone's braking. Why's everyone braking? It's only a corner. Come on. Oh, no, not going to do that. That would be very stupid of me. Yes, it would, Stuart. Don't overtake when there's cars coming at you. I don't know what else I can tell you about the bike, really. Not an awful lot. I mean, most people have seen the T120. Lots of colour variations. Like I say, I'm going to put some photographs on the video. Notice that. Anyone who watches my other videos that I've done, I'm in the early stages of doing all this sort of stuff. But I do like a nod from another biker, and I always give a nod if I've seen you, obviously. If I haven't seen you, I apologise. So it's always nice when people nod back. I don't know, it feels good. Someone suggested to me about getting brackets around the bike for different views of the camera, so when I'm riding around you can get from the forks and the rear going backwards, and then just obviously editing all that in. Now I will do that in time, but money, obviously, it's Christmas time, money's not exactly growing on trees. So what I'm thinking of doing is buying a couple of cheapish HD cameras and just having them all recording at once while I do the drift camera on the helmet. And hello, sir. Oh, that looked like an original. That looked like an original Norton. That was very nice. And then obviously, yeah, we're all recording at once and then edit them together. I'll have to get some decent editing software at some point as well. I'm just using the Microsoft stuff now. Seems to work okay. No problems with it. Or if the car park is empty, I think I might go and have a coffee. My fuel consumption's gone up. Lovely. She does sound nice. Good old thump on that twin. I think it might be because they've done these exhausts, a lot of a retro style exhaust, and they've made the end of the exhaust very narrow, so it gives it that nice boom noise. Hopefully you can hear everything I'm saying. Probably recording this and no one can hear nothing. As I say, I am new to this. Oh no, there's a market on, so I can't park in there. Damn, I'll have to just turn around and go back. That's alright. Bit of a ride, isn't it? Handles pretty well in the old town riding, which is alright. No problems. This is Rye Harbour, by the way. This is where a lot of bikers come for a coffee and a bacon sandwich and all that. Okay. That wasn't me going bang, so don't know what that was. Lovely, thank you, sir. So, turn the indicators off, might be a good idea. Now you've got different modes: road mode and rain mode. And then back to road mode. So you've got the two modes. Then you've got the information button, which is on the other side, which is on here, on the other dial. Trip 1, trip 2, miles per gallon, average miles per gallon, time. Traction control is on, you can turn it off. If you hold the button down, it'll turn it off. And overall distance. So that's it. That's all you got. Yeah, I leave one on the time. And that's how many miles I've got left in the tank. 50 miles, and it's down just over a quarter of a tank. So, there you go. Photo mode. The Triumph Bonneville T120. Very pretty. In black. I like it in black. I'll do both sides. Sorry about the gloves, but got to put them somewhere. I'm riding past and thinking, mental. Yeah, very much. So I'm still recording, but I'm also taking some photos. Yeah, what have I got to say? Not a lot, really. I mean, it's a great bike. Let's give you the stats, because okay, for those of you who want to know, it's a twin, 4-stroke, obviously, 1200cc engine, 105 newton meters of torque, 80 horsepower. It's plenty. Fuel injection. Obviously, like I say, it's got ABS front and back. It's twin discs in the front. A lot of people just don't like the single disc, so this is a twin disc bike. Fuel consumption. They reckon an average of 52 miles per gallon, which isn't bad, really, when you think, you know, overall. The tank capacity is 12.87 litres, so I wasn't far with 12.5, so 12.7 litres, 87 litres. It's good. I mean, wire spoke wheels, I would ACF 50M as soon as you can. Heated grips, I don't think they're a standard, so I think you have to have them added on. Triumph ones aren't the cheapest things in the world, but they are one of the nicest ones because they're, like I say, integrated into the bike. Standard exhaust on this, and it sounds lovely, and I know you can get Vance and Hines. These exhausts, you can see, have been well bedded in. This is the T120 Black Edition. Now I'm presuming it's just because everything is black apart from the seat. Obviously you can get a black seat. So there you go, there you have it. And I am still recording, so I'm not talking to myself like an idiot again. I'm going to put my phone. I'll put my phone in my jacket rather than my pocket, just in case it does rain. Yeah, can't complain really. It's lovely to wear. I stop here quite often, you know, just to do these, not just to be a bit weird in the woods. Like I say, bar and mirrors. I mean, you can see from me looking at this now, it looks so much better with bar and mirrors, but obviously because it's a demonstration, they're not going to do things like that. It's a waste of their money and time to do stuff like that. You just want to test the bike out, so you just want to see what the bike feels like. And I reckon bar and mirrors would look, you know, would look nicer, but also there would be better in the ride. Right, so I'm doing all my bits and bobs up so I can ride home now because I really need the bathroom. I would go round here, but I'm scared someone's going to come around the corner and I'm having a bit of a little toot the horns and what have you. Right, there we go. Let's go home. Oh. Let's have a listen. Standard exhaust. It's amazing. Standard exhaust. And it sounds like that. Barnes & Hines probably sounds a lot smoother probably. I'm going the other way, so excuse me. Oh, bright sunshine in the face. Plenty of talk. There you go. She's got it where it counts. Sorry for the traffic. I know all of you are like, ugh. Everyone seems to want to go out today. I can't think why. It is near Christmas, everyone's going shopping, visiting family, and which brings me to a good little message for everyone who does watch my videos. Drive safe. This Christmas time, obviously there's a lot of time for alcohol and fun and frolicking. Just be careful, be safe, make sure everyone gets home to their families. Especially any bikers out there as well. I know how slippery these roads can get. It's a shame, I'm in Westfield now and this is a picturesque town when it comes to Christmas lights. Well, the brakes definitely work. They're very nice, in fact. I think Mr. Golf behind me wants to get past. Well, tough. Some nice corners coming up, but Mr. Fiesta probably won't let me enjoy them. Because he seems to want to drive very slowly. Well, not scrape the pegs yet. You probably could. Get in the way of that bus. Wow, the traffic is murder today. Look at it. Cars, 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 cars. Right, so let's just sort of sum it up because I'm coming near. I know where I am now, so the Triumph T120. Now I haven't given you a lot of stats on it, but I will put them as a photograph on here so you can see exactly what the stats are at the end of the video. I'll be doing some more videos in the new year. I'm hopefully going to get onto this Scrambler 1200 when the lovely people at Gedge have got a demo version. Hopefully they'll let me test ride it and give a little video of that, because I'm looking forward to riding that. I rode the 900 Scrambler and that was nice enough. 1200, that's going to be lovely. So yeah, I'll do some more. in the new year. So everyone around the world, Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourselves, stay safe, don't drink too much. if too much is whatever it is. Yeah, and have a very jolly time, and hopefully I'll get some bits and bobs, and these videos will start getting a bit more adventurous and a little bit different. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, see ya.